Hansen Zhao is almost at the finish line with his communications degree, but the hunt for a graduate position has been stressful.
I have sent some applications in my industry, but all of them have refused me, I think.
His dream job is in the media department of a sports organisation, but he's competing with a lot of graduates with their eyes on the same prize.
And I think the job market is getting competitive nowadays. I can tell you a story. Like, I have applied for office administrator, and when I get the feedback, it says over 160 applicants for that job. So that's crazy.
Official figures show the jobs market is still strong, but some cracks are emerging. In July, 58,000 people started new jobs, while the number of people who are employed or actively looking for work rose to a record high. That's led to the unemployment rate rising slightly to 4.2%, with an extra 24,000 people joining the jobless queue.
Importantly, the economy is still creating jobs, so there are jobs out there. It just might take a little bit longer to find them.
That's something Lee Broderick from Seek is also noticing, particularly for younger applicants.
Some hirers are attracting 300-400 applications in roles that are at the lower skilled end of the range. Competition for those roles is very elevated. That unfortunately translates to a really tough environment for graduates right now trying to find a role.
And it's not just graduates who are under pressure. The number of job ads listed on Seek fell by more than 15% over the past year, while employers are seeing, on average, a 60% surge in applications for each role.
So at the moment, the balance is towards the hirers. They have a lot more choice than they did a year or 2 years ago.
Unfortunately, for people looking for work in tech, engineering, marketing, hospitality and mining, those industries have seen an up to 25% drop in advertised jobs over the past year. The mining sector, in particular, has seen thousands of job losses this year after steep falls in the price of nickel, lithium and other Australian commodities. And in the months ahead, the jobs market is expected to weaken even further. So it'll be harder for workers to negotiate big pay rises, which will be a relief for the Reserve Bank, as it'll likely lead to lower inflation.
I think interest rates will stay on hold for the rest of this year before we get a rate cut in early 2025, and I think the economy has probably moved past its softest patch, but I do think the pace of jobs growth will slow as we move through the rest of this year and into next.
In the meantime, if his luck doesn't improve soon, Hansen may have to look more broadly and consider other industries. Until then, he's aiming high.